Talk heavy. Talk heavy. It's a great morning, man. It's a great morning. You know, I see life a little different. I take life a little different. You know, it's more serious with me because of the history that I had, the history that I made. So my observation of life and my understanding of what life is, from how I was raised, from how I lived, so it's different because I have my own experiences. But the experiences that you have is different from my experiences because you experience life different. So your thinking is different. Your perception is different. And there's nothing wrong with that. See, people criticize you because of your different perspective on how you choose to live your life. That's your life to live. You know what I mean? No one should be making your decisions for you because you gotta live your decisions. You gotta do what you have to do. And I see life a little different because it's from my perspective. You know what I mean? You know, case in point, the sun. You can see the sun all over the globe. The way we see the sun here in Philadelphia is different from the way they see the sun in Saudi Arabia. You know what I mean? So the texture of which the sun ray hits us is different than when it hits over there, or in Africa, or in Australia. You know what I mean? The sun rays itself is the nutrients that's necessary in order for us to exist. So the climate and conditions in which we live in plays a heavy part in the sun rays that we extract from. It plays a part in how we think, how we act, and how we do. So our perspective is different than others. So we can't mimic other cultures' perspective and cultural differences because we are too busy trying to create one of our own. You know what I mean? The sun shines all over the globe, you know, but it shines different in different climates. The climate that we live in, I don't think that other cultures will be able to last through that, to be honest. See, our history over here was tragic. Not just tragic, but we went through hell. Our ancestors went through hell. No one has ever went through that before. The transatlantic slave trade was something that was, they used us as livestock. They used used our ancestors as livestock. Just as you will open up an online store and your customers come from anywhere. That's how the transatlantic slave trade was. So no one else in history has went through that particular type of life existence. So we come from the remnants of that, and only knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is what got us to, and God's grace is what got us to this point. Do you think any other cultures would be able to have withstood that? See, our thinking is different. Our feeling, our emotions, the way how we are is different than any other culture. So we need not to mimic other cultures in order for us to be, because we are exactly who we are. You know what I'm saying? And all the tragic experiences that our ancestors, that we ourselves has experienced, made us to who we are. See, anybody can shine when the light is on. But can you be that beacon of hope in total triple darkness, in adverse circumstances and situations? Can you hold on with hope that tomorrow will be better, even though the day is hell? I don't think other cultures will be able to withstand that type of pressure. So we built different. The way we was made and molded and fashioned is different. The heart that we have, the passion that we have is different. What we experienced in life is different than any other culture. So our thinking, the sun that shined on us, the nutrients that we extracted from the sun from this area, from this reason, is totally different than anywhere else. Because we existed in a climate that hated us. We existed in a climate that just wanted to murder us. But because they couldn't do what we do, they couldn't be us. They couldn't do what they are doing now if it wasn't for us. So we are different. We are special. We are not to allow anyone to dictate how special that we are, because no one else has went through what we went through. No one else have accomplished what we accomplished through these adverse circumstances. No one has ever did in life, from what we can see or remember or understand. So we can't be anybody else. We are who we are. We're the Asiatic black man and woman. The most powerful culture in existence. Because no one has ever withstood what we have withstood. That's the power that exists in us. This is why we're so passionate about who we are and what we do. Everything has been taken from us. Everything. Our culture, our language, our history. Even our God has been taken away from us. But here we still exist. So no one is like us. Please love who you are Because God shined the light on us for a purpose. What we withstood, we got to absorb and accept the grace. Grace is powerful. Grace is what we all desire to have, to be. If we shine through that, being original in who we are, life would open up. The sun shined on us for a purpose. You dig? Our history was our history for a purpose. And as individuals, we have to see and start to believe and understand it in our own purpose. Because through it all, man, through it all, even if we didn't know who God was, we felt it. See, everybody else in history, they know they had understanding of wisdom, or wisdom came to them. It was people who understood and gave that information out in doses throughout human history. So they had their grace during their periods of time. This is ours. But we can only do it together. Each and every one of us is important to the other. Because that grace just wasn't shined on an individual. It was shined on our culture. So each of us is important to the other. Let's start acting like it. Talk heavy. It's my morning, man. It's a great morning. Have a great morning. Have a great day. But understand something, man. The sunshine on us a little different. So we are a little different. Talk heavy. Love life, live to the fullest, man. It's Mr. Talk Heavy.